Hi everyone, welcome to Buzz Crimson. My name is Shakib. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the best clean energy stocks and ETFs that you can buy in 2021. I'm also going to show you 4 different strategies that you can use to buy these stocks or invest in these stocks and ETFs. I'll give you a portfolio tracker for tracking your investments. And then lastly, 5 or 6 stocks that are my picks out of the whole list. Okay, so let's get started. A little background about this image that I picked. I really like this image in the cover. So essentially, you can see that there's an EV, electric vehicle, which has no emissions, which is huge in terms of clean energy, renewable energy. We have battery technology here, some solar panels. We have some wind turbine technology going in the back, and then we have some hills. We could pretend that those are volcanoes. So we got geothermal going on, and when you combine all of these, we have utility infrastructure that are focusing more on being more efficient and incorporate all these newer technologies or renewable technology into their system. So all of these will be reflected on the list. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the list. So first one is the stock list. In here, you're going to see very familiar stocks. For example, you're going to see Tesla here. You'll see NEO. You'll see Plug. You're going to see Enphase. So how to use this list? You're essentially going to see the ticker. The ticker column is yellow. It's because that's where you can put any ticker, and then it's going to populate all this information for you. You got company, price, 52-week high, low, market cap. And then, so these 2 columns is pretty important because let's say you're not familiar with the company. What you can do is, for example, let's say Albemarle, right? Let's pretend you don't know what it is. You can just click here, and let's also click in this one. Okay, so Albemarle opens up on Yahoo Finance. As you can see, the management team, and then in the bottom you can see what kind of business this company does, right? All of that. And then if you want to look at articles and stuff and what's going on recently with this stock, you can go to summary and look at what's going on with the company. Okay, and then the other column is ETF exposure. Let's say you don't want to invest in the stock individually. You can invest in ETFs, which will probably bundle a lot of these other companies together, which is a little more safe in terms of investment if you want to diversify. So you can click this link, which will open up a page on ETF.com. In here, you can see that these are the ETFs that hold ALB inside of the ETF. So you can just pick the best one out of these ETFs. For example, let's try to remember some of these names, right? Let's say PBW, QCLN. Let's see. Yeah, let's just remember those 2, PBW, QCLN. Okay. So the other columns are industry, sector, and then what country. All right, so let's move on to ETF list. As you can see, we looked at which ones? PBW and QCLN. As you can see, PBW, QCLN, right? So you can either invest in the stocks or ETFs, whichever you prefer. All right, and then here's the portfolio tracker. Very easy to use. Let me show you how to use it. You only need to fill out the yellow columns. So let's say you want to invest in Tesla and ICLN. All right. So you're going to click the ticker, as you can see their price. And then you're going to go to the right. These are the rounds of investments. So let's say you put $1,000 in Tesla in round 1 and $1,000 in ICLN. Bam. Okay. And let's say I paid $847 for Tesla share price average, and for ICLN, let's say I paid $32.50. Okay, that's it. So the portfolio is going to show you the composition. you're investing in an ETF, an auto manufacturer, how much you invested, what is your portfolio's value, and your total return. And here's a little visual to understand. So it's very simple to build this. So if you want to keep track of your investments, please feel free to use it. Let's go over the strategies. Let's see. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, so there are 4 strategies, as I mentioned. There's long buy and dollar cost average. The most easy strategy out of the 4. As long as you have capital, you can just buy the stocks as is and then hold them over time. And then, sell them for profit. If the stock goes down and you truly believe in the stock, just keep buying and reduce your average cost, which is dollar cost averaging. The second one is sell or short put. You can do this with 2 objectives. One, you want to just collect premium, or second, you want to buy the stock at a cheaper price. All of these 4 strategies, if you go to the right, you're going to see tutorials or resources. For example, let's look into bull put credit spread. So that's my favorite strategy for investing in these clean energy stocks and ETFs. So bull put credit spread. How do you do that? You click on the link, and it's going to take you to a tutorial, very in-depth tutorial on how to, form a bull put credit spread, and then get started, how to make profits, all that stuff. So feel free to use it if you don't know what it is. Feel free to go through all of these strategies. I really think if I had a lot of capital sitting around, yes, I would only just use the strategy number 1, long buy and DCA. But I like to stay in control a lot more, so that's why I do, and I don't want to tie up my capital for too long. So that's why I just tend to use bull put credit spread, where I collect premium. The spreads generally have expiration date of maybe 2 to 4 weeks. Relatively easy to make money. And if the trade starts to go against me, I just close my trade and cut my losses. All right. So and lastly, my picks. These are essentially the 7 tickers that I use for investing in clean energies. For example, Tesla, ICLN, QCLN, those are the 3 tickers where I've been selling credit spreads pretty much every week. And they're pretty easy to, lock in profits. And then for long term, I invest in ARKQ or ARKK, which is pretty much ARKK essentially captures ARKQ, but for going long term. All right, so that's pretty much it. You should always let me know if you have any questions. I try to answer any questions within a day or 2. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. I think 85% of my viewers are not subscribing, which is pretty hard. So please subscribe, and if you have any topic for future videos, let me know. I'll try my best to make it happen. All right, thank you for watching.